What is going on, guys? It is Dan here. Welcome back to another Rocket League car design episode, and in today's episode we're going to be doing car designs with the brand new BMW 1 Series RLE edition here in Rocket League. And I gotta say, absolutely one of my favorites from the recent Rocket Pass cars, because honestly, as a huge hiker slash, actually just basically a big hiker slash camper, this is honestly amazing. Now, the roof rack that you see on top is permanent. You cannot get rid of it at all, but you can put stuff on top of it, which is actually pretty cool. So yeah, we're going to be, as always, doing two car designs that are based off of the BMW 1 Series RLE edition, meaning like two decals that are only for this car. And then we'll be doing two designs that are actually focused on, or not focused, that can be used on any car in the game, but they may look a little bit better on the BMW 1 Series RLE edition. So yeah, let me know what you guys think of this car. Let me know what your favorite car design is from today's episode. But yeah, as always, make sure to use code SPORTAN11 in the item shop. So let's get started with the first car design of the episode, and why not start with the actual perfect decal for the BMW 1 Series car. Starting off, we do have the unpainted BMW 1 Series RLE edition. Now, you can use the painted black version if you want. It does look really good painted black, I will say, but if you don't have that version, the unpainted one also works just fine. So yeah, no worries on that one. For the decal, it is the Outlands decal specifically for the BMW 1 Series RLE and also the BMW 1 Series normal edition. So this can be used on both if you enjoyed the first one better or the second one. But all I know is that I've been using it a lot. As you can see, 50 saves so far, so I am a huge fan of this decal. There are no colors since it is an automatic. For the wheels, I have the LS 9000 wheels from the Rocket Pass, unpainted for both sides. This is honestly a perfect off-road vehicle, or off-road wheels for this vehicle. Now, if you want to, you can use the BMW 1 Series RLE edition wheels. Specifically, these are off-road as well, but I think the LS 9000 match a little bit better because it actually matches the colors of the decal, so I liked that. For the boost, I actually do have the Smoke Run painted orange, and you may be wondering, why on earth are you choosing Smoke Run? And that is because I wanted to kind of match that you're off-roading. Now, if you want to keep it super clean and just super standard, you really can just do standard to stay with like the clean aspect. I know Smoke Run is pretty distracting, so don't get me wrong, but if you want to make it a little bit more off-roading where it actually looks like it's coming from the tires, this one works pretty well. There's no topper, but if you really do want to match like a national park type vibe, you can put the Alpinist topper. This one is a pretty cool topper. I didn't include any, but there's a bunch of toppers that you can put. Campaign hat. This one also is really good for national park type style. You can even put camped. This one is super cool. I actually didn't even think of this, but I probably will rock this. I'll take it off for now, but camped is pretty cool. There's a bunch of toppers that you can look through that are also through the Rocket Pass to see if you want to kind of match it with that topper. I'll probably use the camped one, not gonna lie. No antenna for the goal explosion, or no goal explosion, but if you were going to use a goal explosion, I would recommend Dust Cloud. That one also gets the job done very nicely with that whole off-road type style. And then for the trail, we have the Dust Cloud again. This one is unpainted, and surprisingly, there is no Dust Cloud boost, which I think is really interesting. But yeah, we do have the Dust Cloud trail. As you can see, I have 54 minutes on it, so I do like using this trail when using off-road type style, and the BMW RLE edition here is a perfect example of that. So this is the car design. Like I said, the entire theme of this one was based around off-roading, and you can change some things up. You can do standard boost, and you can probably change the trail as well to make it a little bit more cleaner. But I will say, phenomenal decal. By far one of the best decals on any specific car that I have seen in a very long time. So I'm a huge fan of this decal. So getting into the next car design, we do have the... Now, this decal can be used on any car. This entire design can be used on any car in the game, but I actually think I like it a little bit better here on the BMW 1 Series RLE edition. I think it's actually really cool looking. So starting off, we do have the BMW 1 Series RLE painted purple. And then for the orange side, it is the Saffron BMW 1 Series RLE edition. For the decal, for the blue side, it is, or for the orange side, it is the Auger decal painted saffron. And then for the blue side, it is the Auger decal painted purple. Now, if you don't have the painted versions of this Auger decal, no worries whatsoever. You can use the unpainted one. That also will work just fine. But if you want more of the lines, as you can see on the wheels, the blade wave inverteds, which we'll go over in just a second. If you want to match those lines just a little bit more precise, I would recommend using a painted version. If you do not have one, that is perfectly fine. You can still use the same colors that I'm about to show here on an unpainted auger. So this is the color for the blue side. We do have the dark purple as the primary with the accent as black. And then for the primary with the orange side, we have a saffron with the accent as black. For the wheels, we have the blade waves inverted painted saffron for the orange side. I guess I don't own it, so I'm using back as mod, but we do have the blade wave inverted painted saffron. And then for the blue side here, they are the blade wave inverted painted purple. So like I said, this car design can be used on any car in the game, but I actually thought it looked really cool here on the BMW 1 Series RLE edition. And as you can probably tell, it obviously matches perfectly with the lines type style that it has on the blade wave inverted. So really, that's why I chose it, as well as the saffron here. I love a saffron and black color combination, especially on the auger decal. Yeah, I think it's absolutely phenomenal. So yeah, for the boost, we're staying with the whole theme of the black and whatever color. We have the Slash Beam 3 painted saffron for the orange side, and then for the blue side, it is the Slash Beam 3 painted purple. No topper, no antenna, no gold explosion, but for the trail, we do have the Tachyon 3 painted purple for the blue side. And then for the orange side, it is the Tachyon 3 painted saffron. I was going to choose the Tachyon 1, but I realized that, well, first of all, trading doesn't exist anymore, but either way, a lot of people might not have that one. So the Tachyon 3 painted saffron for the orange side. So this is the orange side. And like I said, I always chose the auger decal because it looks fantastic on the blade wave inverted wheels. Super clean, super awesome. And then same for the blue side here. We have a purple and black color combination. And again, you do not need to use a painted auger decal. If you don't have it, that's perfectly fine. If I showcase it without it, this is what it's going to look like. Again, the lines are still there. This is an unpainted auger decal. Sorry, that is not an unpainted auger decal. I would recommend you change the purple right here like this, and you still get the same concept. So that's what I mean. You still do get the same concept, but if you do have a painted auger version, I definitely would recommend it again. But again, it is not necessary. It does look a little bit cooler as it matches the wheels a little bit better, but no stress whatsoever. So getting into the next car design, we do have this decal that is specifically for the BMW 1 Series RLE edition. And I gotta say, I was honestly really shocked by how good looking this looks. Starting off, we do have the BMW 1 Series RLE edition painted gray for both sides. I know that's kind of weird. I don't usually use gray very often, but I felt like it matched so perfectly with this entire design. For the decal, it is actually the Fierce Field decal that's specifically for the BMW 1 Series. I believe it is also available on the normal 1 Series. Let's check. It is not available on the BMW 1 Series right now, or not right now, but never. It is only available for the BMW 1 Series RLE edition. So this Fierce Field decal is only going to be able to be used on the 1 Series RLE edition. For the color, because you can only have one color, we have the primary as a blue. And then for the primary for the orange side, it is a saffron. For the wheels, for the orange side, it is the Reaper wheels painted saffron. And then for the blue side, it is the Reaper wheels painted cobalt. Now, the reason why I chose the gray, actually, this one is unpainted, but I meant to choose a gray here. The reason why I chose gray as the color for the BMW 1 Series RLE edition is because I thought it matched the Reaper wheels perfectly. As you can see, the color gray on the BMW 1 Series RLE matches so nicely with the Reaper wheels. And on top of that, since you can only choose one color, it kind of fits perfectly. As you can see on the side here, look how clean that looks. Like, that just looks clean. There's not much else to say. And then same here for the saffron side. We have that just saffron. And then the colors just kind of do themselves. Like, they kind of just take over, which is really nice. So I gotta say, really clean car design from this BMW 1 Series RLE decal. For the boost, we're keeping it also nice and clean with the standard yellow for the orange side. And then for the blue side, it is the standard blue. So again, nice and clean, nice clean car design. For the trail, we have the Hackswerve 3 painted cobalt for the blue side. And then for the orange side, it is the Hackswerve 3 painted saffron. So very, very clean car design. I was honestly really shocked to see that the Fierce Field, you were actually able to change the colors of the one color of this decal, because it's not very often, because there is a couple of decals on here. I believe it is the Skyscraper Gray you can't change, the Outlands color, and you cannot change the F70 decal. So that is pretty nice to see that you actually can change one color of the decal. So yeah, and then this is the blue side again, super clean. I think it matches the Reaper wheels absolutely perfect. So getting into the last and final car design of the episode, we do have the equalizer wheels. Now I know what you're thinking. What on earth are you doing with the equalizer wheels with this decal, this car? This doesn't even make sense. It's an off-brand car or an off-roading car. What are you doing? It looks good. Like, I don't use this color combination very often, or this like kind of style very often, but this looks good. Like, this is something that I use in game now. So starting off, we do have the forest green BMW 1 Series RLE edition for the blue side, and then for the orange side it is the sky blue BMW 1 Series RLE edition. For the decal, it is the EQRL decal from a very long time ago, unpainted for both sides. A painted one is not really necessary for this, but you can if you would like to. Again, not very necessary whatsoever, but you know, it's up to you. For the colors, for the prime of the blue side, we do have a forest green with the accent as purple. And then for the prime of the orange side, we have a pink with the accent as sky blue here. For the wheels, for the orange side, they are the equalizer wheels unpainted. And then for the blue side, they are the equalizer wheels painted forest green. And obviously, you can already tell it is based off of music theme. But that's actually not why I really chose it. I loved the way this decal looked on this car. It gives it that shiny kind of effect that I've never really seen on any other cars. And I know it's probably not just the BMW, but like, it looks really good on this car. Nobody can really tell me any differently. This looks absolutely fantastic. But obviously, we got that primary as a forest green with the accent as the purple to match the main car theme. And then for the orange side here, we have the pink and sky blue color combination, looking absolutely fantastic. Again, giving it kind of that shine that just looks really good. For the boost, we do have the heartbeat painted sky blue for the orange side. And then for the blue side, it is the pink heartbeat. Now, I did decide to use the accent colors of the boost. So if you want to, you can use the primary color. So if you want to do heartbeat painted forest green to match the primary color. And then for the orange side, if you want to do pink heartbeat to match the accent or the primary color yet again, you definitely can. And it's the same way with the trail. I kept it with the accent color. So we actually do have a trail that I have not seen very often, but it is the EQ trail painted sky blue for the blue or for the orange side. And then for the blue side here, it is the EQ painted forest green. Not sure where it comes from or where it comes from, but it does match the music theme absolutely perfect. And I would say if you want to, you probably could, now that I think about it, now that I'm really looking at it, I actually would recommend switching it. You could match the lines here. You see the lines on the car. Like, I'm making this mid recording because you guys know I like to show you guys what I do here sometimes, but I just realized that you should actually match the lines with the trail. So the boost, yeah, you could keep it the primary or the accent, but if you want to match that like line type style, I would actually put the accent color here. So we're going to have the pink EQ trail for the blue side here. And then for the orange side, we're actually going to have the sky blue. If I didn't already have that. No, I did not. Let me go over here. And then let me show you. So we actually still are keeping it with the sky blue. This one actually made sense, but we have the sky blue to match the lines. That's something I really didn't think of till just right now, but that is super cool, I will say. And it obviously matches perfectly with the decal. Look at how good that looks. So yeah, this is the orange side. Like I said, I know I don't do music themed car designs very often, and I don't know what it is, but this decal just looks so good on the BMW 1 Series RLE edition. It's got that shine to it. Super cool looking. And then same for the blue side here, we got that forest green and pink color combination looking absolutely fantastic. It gives it that weird cool looking shine to it. Absolutely a huge fan of that. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more. I'll see you guys in the next episode.